I've never seen an employer or a government that does something as little as taking someone's severance, especially after losing their job. So to us, this is a big issue. I mean, if it was in Canada, I could assure you the employer will probably go to jail. I mean, it's serious stuff. So, the government need to take this seriously.
That was Director of Human Rights and International Department at UNIFOR, Mohammed Al-Sadeh, who told the Evening News on the sidelines of a one-day conference titled Sugar Too Big to Fail that it is their hope that government acts quickly to address the workers' concerns. Meanwhile, opposition leader Barra Jagdeo, who also addressed the conference, did not back down on the issue. In fact, Jagdeo observed that the minister failed to provide a definitive answer as to when final severance payments will be made.
The things that they are eligible for by law, their severance pay, has to be negotiated with this government. And we had one minister of the government, the Minister of Agriculture, said, we can't pay all the severance now because the sugar workers will just spend out the money.
Minister of State Joseph Harmon, who represented the government, did not provide any assurance of a time frame within which the final severance payments will be made. He hinted that GAU and National Association of Agricultural, Commercial and Industrial Employees were at the table when the issue of severance was discussed.
The government asked Gaisuko, after the Commission of Inquiry made those recommendations, to come up with a plan of action based on these recommendations as to how we will deal with these issues. After many days backward and forward, in fact many weeks, Gaisuko came up with a plan of action, how they will deal with these issues. The plan was aggressively interrogated by the cabinet, and eventually a document was put out. That document itself became the basis of the government's position, which was laid on the table with the unions, with the political opposition, with the representatives of the estates.
Some 7,000 sugar workers were dismissed on December 29, 2017, without severance being paid and termination as required by the law to all of them. Severance was paid in part to over 4,000 of the 7,000 dismissed sugar workers. The Termination of Employment and Severance Pay Act stipulates that workers who are made redundant must be paid severance upon termination.